Hey guys, Wooden Fan 1 here, and we are back for another Thomas Wooden Railway layout video. But this time is very different. As you can probably tell, we are not on a wooden railway table. We're not even in my house. Yep, guys, as a matter of fact, I traveled out of Ohio for once to Turbo711's house to build a layout with him.
Hi.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start. Let's start now. All right, so we built a big layout last night. It took about like 4 hours, 5
4
hours.
or 5 hours, yeah.
Yeah, it took a while. We just finished setting up the trains and stuff a little bit ago. Which also took a while. I woke up earlier than Nick, and I got him all out, and he was a slowpoke, and he pretty much carried the layout though. I honestly, if you guys will see later, like the narrow gauge railway, awesome. Oh, but I'm spoiling stuff. All right. Let's just dive right in, shall we? And we're actually gonna start with Andrew this time because hashtag not my Thomas. So yeah, Andrew is at the water tower pulling the happy birthday boxcar. Even though it's not my birthday, we're currently filming this on Turbo711's birthday.
It's my 21st birthday.
Happy
Where's my
birthday.
drink? Where's my drink, boy?
He's gonna buy me alcohol later.
No, you're supposed to get...
So we're at the sheds. As you can see, if you follow Andrew's line back this way, you see a switch that leads to the sheds, and we're just gonna cap up the sheds real quick. We got Steven, Thomas, and Percy over here in this little... I like to consider this like their Farquhar sheds in a way, and that's like the main engine sheds. I thought that was cool. I didn't do that. I don't know if that was like Nick's thought process. Was that your thought process?
Nope. I just thought it'd be cool to flip the turntable around.
Oh, right. Oh, wait, because I put them in there thinking that. Yeah. Well, I like it still. This looks really cool. I love it.
All the engines in the sheds, by the way, are just random.
Oh, yeah. No one cares. There's no significance. Don't put all the letters in their name, like,
Those
together.
Those are the characters that no one really cares about.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I like Denim Dart, though. But, all right. So, if you go past the turntable here, you see a little switch, and you see Gordon in the ditch. Because, you know, Gordon. And honestly, if we keep going down this switch track, we see it loops and curves to the oil derrick where Philip is with the light and go
depot, you uncultured swine.
It's the same dip, bro. Get the tanker for it, then we'll talk.
The lady didn't give it to me. She scammed me.
I know, I was there. She didn't scam me. So... wow. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
So, so if you curve around the sidings, you see a crossing which goes into some V-switches with Charlie here and a bunch of miscellaneous cool fun pieces of cargo and rolling stock. But yeah, so this ends in sidings. If you go back out to where Philip is and where Andrew is, you see there's another switch by him. If you keep going down here, you got the coal hopper where Stanley is. You go around that curve to another set of V-switches with Stafford and a bunch of rolling stock with the breakdown train. I really, honestly, ow, my knees. Honestly, I really like, this is probably my favorite part of the layout. The yards are definitely what I like the most. I added that crossing. That's my one cool contribution to this layout.
That's like the only crossing on the whole layout, because those things are so difficult to incorporate into a layout.
I know, and I really wanted to use one of my crossings. So yeah, we did it, and I think the yards is really compact and neat. I F with it.
No, can't swear.
I just realized what what series this was again. But anyways, if we get out of Andrew's yard and go straight through, we see Boko on the side of Nafford Station. And if you leave the sheds too, honestly, yeah. So if you go out the sheds or the yards, you go down the line, and basically the tracks pretty much merge over here to Nafford Station. And Nafford only has one through line, which is really cool. I like how all these lines are terminating. It's very, very Railway Series style, even though none of these, apart from Mavis, are Railway Series characters. But I love it. I love it. Nafford Station itself looks really cool. And I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm going to start getting deep down and analyzing everything because my knees hurt. And we're going to day out with Thomas soon. So, yeah, I'm going to speed up.
Don't forget Hugo. Hugo's right underneath you.
No one cares about Hugo. But Hugo is also in the shed right here. And, yeah, so basically this line over here is basically our little western. You got the fire station, Oliver and Toad. Timoth Bay Carousel with Topham enjoying the carousel.
I'm envious that he doesn't have a magnet on the back of him, so he can't ride the carousel.
Dude, I wish I could ride the carousel.
Yeah. Sorry, am I allowed to swear?
What the did you just say?
Leave it out. Leave it out.
Yeah. No more. Keep going. Anywho, so if we keep going, we see the ballet chute with Duck and the Arsdale Railways here. Yep, we managed to incorporate this. This was all pretty much my doing. It's pretty lame, as you can tell. We got the ballast chute.
Hey, don't disregard yourself. It's very cool that we actually got 3 different railways on here.
We couldn't do 4 though.
Because someone forgot their mountain tunnel.
You have a mountain. What is that? You need someone to bring the mountain tunnel.
Keep going, keep going.
Yeah. Anyways, so Arsdale Railway, pretty compact, pretty cool. Frank's little shed is probably the best part of it because Frank deserves his shed. And yeah, you keep going. Duck's Little Western line pretty much goes back to Knapford. Wait, that's actually a whole branch line though. That's cool. I like that we did that somehow. So yeah, Duck's line goes here to the back to Knapford. Keep going where the sort of railway repair is. You can see basically this is pretty much the halfway point. This is like, if this was the east of the island, this is going to like the north or the west. IDK. But yeah, so railway repairs right here, Silver Bay Bridge.
With the Flying Scotsman.
Oh yeah, with the Flying Scotsman, his express. And also, outside of Knapford is this huge viaduct. I love this. That's really cool. Oh my god.
I like how Diesel stole Annie and Clarabelle. Because Thomas, Percy, and Toby are in the shed, so other people have to do their job. So Diesel is pulling these guys right here.
He didn't steal them. Why would you say that? Are you a nitrogen rider? Do you just associate all he does with stealing? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anywho. So yeah, but yeah, no, the viaduct's really cool. I like how it curves and like is really long. Spencer right here. Toll booth bridge is here. That's really cool. And yeah, so if we keep going down. Oh, I stepped on a sign. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry guys, this is not the most detailed explanation of the layout this time, but hopefully you can just marvel at it and just enjoy all the work that went into it, because this was a lot. Yeah, as you can see, like, this is Edward's branch line. We managed to get a few honestly, dude, we managed to get a few of the branch lines on here, like, act consistently. Yeah, Edward's branch line with the Crocs goes into the docks. Now this is like your favorite part of the layout, right?
Docks is my favorite part. I love how busy it looks. We've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cranes in here. I think that's pretty impressive.
No, that's really good. I really like all the cranes we got in here and all the cargo and engines and switches. That's really awesome. The docks is definitely really cool. I like Paxton pulling the Brenham Bay blast cars. That's really neat.
The fog cars.
I thought you were about to say something else.
No, I learned my lesson.
Good. That's good. But also the lighthouse. I don't like this item. It's very loud and annoying, as I discovered today, but it's really cool.
It's got Toby's season 3 bell.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that reference. That's thanks Mattel, you love me still. But so yeah, if you go outside the docks, you see Hero pulling a long goods train, and we got the mountain tunnel right here, which has Class 40 gazing upon the whole island, because we love Class 40 and he's the best. And I love you, Class 40. I hope this video gets 10K likes.
It will, because my name will be in the title.
And Class 40 is going to be in the thumbnail. I love him. But yeah, so some more destinations right here. We kind of just, this was like pretty much, I'd say like the last part we kind of worked at, right?
Yeah, this is not the most impressive part.
Oh,
this whole area right here. This was kind of like,
this was
the last main part we built.
Yeah, as you can tell, I very much was like, hey, let's just make a bunch of curves and call it the main line. But yeah, I mean, it's all right for what we did. As you can tell, I tried to make a little forest, give it something. But yeah, no, it's not bad at all. My personal favorite thing on this layout, where is the money, lady? Hat? I love Breaking Bad.
I've never
seen it. Yeah, and that's a problem. But the ice cream factory's here, and that's a really cool piece. Nick just got that recently. That's rad.
Kinda mid, honestly.
I like it,
no
dude.
Space.
I'm a sucker for pieces like this.
Oh, Liam might be watching this. Make sure you point out Stepney.
Oh, and Liam, Stepney's here. I don't know if you watch my videos, but hi, Liam, from Stepney, in the SpongeBob voice. Oh my god, put Tiger Moth on the layout right now.
Oh, he's right here.
Put Tiger Moth on the layout right now. We didn't put Tiger, and he crashed in the pond.
Whoops,
okay.
My bad.
Well, yeah, but anyway, so yeah, as you can see, we're kind of getting towards the end here. This is the further side of the island. We got Marin with Daisy. We got Vinny just.
Oh, that's who's
being
pulling
Vinny.
Henrietta. I was wondering where she went.
Oh yeah, I took it from Wilbert. because I want an
It's
old
all
slow.
good.
I want an old slow coach on this layout.
That's fair, yeah.
And Daisy can pull stuff. I'm sick of this nonsense. She can't pull none, bro.
She can pull some guys though.
I'm not putting that in the video.
She can only pull Diesel.
Valid. All right, so yeah, if we keep going, we see Ryan just chilling in the stone tunnel, and we see my favorite piece, the old style D199, in the other side, looking like he's about to duck Ryan. Yeah, he's on the layout. I don't care that there's two D199s on the layout. I think it's a better. I think it's a neat item. It's basically bare. Anyone that hates D199 is just a hater, honestly, truthfully. Yeah. Anyways, so if we keep going through here, we see. What is the wharf? And we'll get into the narrow gauge in a second, but we gotta just wrap up the standard gauge real quick. Yeah, so if we go through the standard gauge, here's like the works. I really like this area. This was actually the first thing we planted on the layout, right?
We did, yeah.
It was a little different before. There was some symmetrical work sheds, but Nick hates me and fun, so we took it apart. Like all my hopes and dreams,
It
but
would
it's
have
okay.
been so much better, but someone forgot their Steamworks.
You're right. No, he right. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. So yeah, there's like the only Easter egg is like Fergus. He's getting repaired because he's on the prop store and he needs to be repaired. Please save Fergus, someone. Arthur's not here, but he should be. But yeah, save Fergus.
Let's stop lollygagging around standard
Wait,
gauge.
real quick, I just want to point out the rescue center because I like that.
Oh, yeah.
This is a cool piece. Dustin and Flynn, and the really cool Harold. That's a nice piece in general. It's a slept-on item. I like that. We have the plastic piece, but we didn't put it on.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, narrow gauge time now. I'm gonna get over actually. This is gonna be analyzing fully. Okay. So, where should I Scarlowi? So yeah, we got Scarlowi at the wharf with Colin, an item I did remember to bring, thankfully. Scarlowi's pulling some really cool narrow gauge custom trucks Nick has, and I love these. These are really cool. We should normalize these in society. But yeah, I keep going down Scarlowi's line. As you can see, it like enters the Steamworks in the back, so it's kind of dual gauge to a point, but
Yeah,
know,
just this area is dual gauge.
I consider everything up to here dual gauge, just, in case an engine has to back up. But that's just how I do stuff. But yeah, so Scarlowi goes straight through, and there's a little siding to a shed where Smudger is, because he's alive. Keep going through to the hatchery crossing with Ivo, Hugh, and the zoo cars.
Again, C tier.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually. Yeah, pretty accurate. Keep going down that line. We got the sheds that Nick so desperately wanted to put in here, which I don't blame him, but no one's even in here. So what was the thought process?
They're working.
Yeah, you're right. They're working. You're right. Valid. Oops. So we got Freddy with the rock. You're right. They are working. Freddy has the rock crusher cars. And if you go down Freddy's line, it was up a big viaduct where there is a reference to the search for Smudger. Someone quote the search for Smudger. I don't have a quote, but yeah,
I don't have a quote either.
Oh, I see. Coward! Or something, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, so keep going. See Bertram, Duke, Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel on this big old viaduct. I really like this. This viaduct's probably my favorite part of the layout, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the narrow gauge part, I mean. Yeah. But yeah, that's really cool. If you go down... Yeah, if you go straight through Sir Handel's line down the hill, you see Cody with Catherine at, I'm just gonna call it Devil's Bat, because why not? Why the hell not? Damn. But anyways, I don't care. Screw Rule 55.
Hey,
I can do whatever the hell I want.
It won't get marked and made for kids now.
My stuff never gets marked made for kids. Anyways, you got the coal station with
these engines totally need that much coal.
Yeah, they do. They're little narrow gauge, and every steam engine needs a finite resource, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a joke. Anyways, but my favorite part about here is no engines that can come work. So we got this guy with the hand car. It's probably miserable, but it's cool. I'm sure the pay's nice. So yeah, if you keep going through the coal station, we got Great Waterton.
Nope.
JK.
No.
It's Glennock. It's Glennock. Nick's technically custom. It's
just
really
don't
cool.
look at the pedestrian bridge.
Oh yeah, don't look at that.
You were supposed to frame it from the back.
You were supposed to take the Glennock sign off Great Waterton to begin with.
I'm good.
Yeah, But yeah, we got Glennock, Great Waterton with Renee and Ada, Jane, and Mabel. And real quick, we got a loop of road. I'm just gonna bring that up. Various characters. That's cool. I like that there's road on this.
Yeah.
Keep going through Glenlock. We see a T-switch with Rusty at Boulder Mountain with the construction cars. And a little siding that leads to the sheds.
And Duncan.
Oh yeah, and Duncan's over there. Actually, yeah, if you follow Duncan's line through the crossing, goes down this hill to where Luke is at the quarry mine tunnel. Sidetrack over here, there's Mighty Mac in the yards. I really like this yard area, that's nice. Another Topham, go up the quarry mine tunnel, and it's back to Peter, Sam, and the gang. That's cool.
Yay.
And if you go back to Rusty's line here at the T-switch, you see it leads back to Skarloey at the wharf. So yeah, it kind of merges all nicely together. I really like that. That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
And real quick, I did forget something over here, so we're gonna talk about that. Wow, this is gonna be the longest layout video I've made in a while.
It's gonna get a ton
Dang.
of views because I'm in it.
Meh. The road. I didn't talk about the road here.
Yeah, the road.
So the road's actually really cool. We're gonna start back at the fire station with Oliver. So yeah, it leads with the Soder fire trucks. It curves around a little bit. See Alfie, and it goes up the mountain tunnel pass with Max and Monty. And you go down the hill to the toll booth. That's really cool. And it still keeps going. I can't believe you got it this long. That's really impressive. You keep going to Wellsworth Station where Trevor is with part of the family of 4. You see Bulgy going into the Soder Scrub and Shine with Birdie coming out of it, and Caroline leaving the road to go anywhere.
I think this is probably the ocean, so she's probably gonna
die.
A submarine.
She's gonna die. She's gonna die. I knocked the tree over. But yeah, guys, I think that's actually everything. Let's get the best overshot we can do, I guess. But yeah, wow, I can't believe it took so long. But in the end, it was a pretty fun time. I say we got just about everything like that we wanted on here. Just about.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I mean, do you have any final thoughts on
I think
this?
what's so cool about this layout is because we have such a limited amount of space, it really forced us to be creative. I don't know if any of you guys watching this watched the layout video I did a couple years ago with Thomas 54, but what we did is we basically did a layout that spanned this area, and then there's another part of the basement that we could have expanded to, but we really wanted to incorporate the old studio here. So it really forced us to get creative with the narrow amount of space we had here, and I think we did a pretty cool job, if I have to say so myself.
We also just wanted the space over there so we could sleep.
Yeah.
That too,
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Valid. Also, just because I didn't point it out, I like the 2008 TWR goods train right here. I think you all should appreciate that. That's the best part of the layout. That's why the docks is the best. That's all. But yeah, no, guys, this was a really awesome layout, and it's sad we're about to take this down soon. I'm sad. That's unfortunate. But, we took a lot of pictures. We're going to save the memory. I'm going to steal half of his Knapford stations to make things fair.
What? No, I still have remix to do.
What?
I still have remix to do.
What?
I have a job. I have a house to pay for. I need to do remakes. I need that station still.
Well, anyways, guys, Wooden Fan 1 signing out.
And Turbo711. Bye.
Bye.